Abusuafo ne ahwefo emu bi akobade ba Unidek TV so send the dey kan obodi answer betumi emi subscribe button no so no subscribe na for like na wetumi a share no we comment was ne betumi.
You know, it's your boy Captain to the Planet. I'm here to talk to you about Unidek TV. Please subscribe to Unidek TV. Subscribe.
Besides, you said I should show them the first page. Okay. My team said, for now, the main channel the first page of Omo Forms. No, I may say, yeah, and Saka registered. Time I did we start here. Besides, I'm fine. More, because you fucking into NPP for no. Omo registration form US. Then I want details in now. Into start picking Omo form now. That's how it looks. I had a criminals you go. They are all criminals. It is all be on my first page now. NPP USA Incorporated Membership Application Form. Yawo this page is nina on my phone numbers, on my contact you nina address ni ade. This is how it looks. It is no. Yeah, I think Monday and you present my eyes. First page, bakubia sabere. Page bakubia ni pa be trend na wo hom dosu yie enama ba. Wa dwanwa. Why yo odem? Why soko na mape soko na mape NPP mwe wazimo be kofie. Why so what danwa? Esi ano omu page ni say netie mo me de ka bi chara me say me miamwa mo combat me miamwa mo number enti NPP for forms no say netie enti wo check forms na when you read the forms maybe am the first page in be kire obi an din wo me be kire mo we are taking the time here adwuma no munyam be kofie mo dey TikTok na mo jimi personal information into kosro na left side wa our personal information guo your prefix Mr. Miss or first and second name cell phone wo home address nickname middle name primary email alternative email state our zip code city and address ni nyina first one no we have the information omo afili ni nyina omo afili nipa na odema be no na oye Kennedy Japan nipa e na obutwi di na oka executives no se Kevin J mo bu kofie adade ya mesre nipa na odema be no oye Kennedy Japan executives ni baako e na ba omi amutwi di o se Kevin J mo mu kofie nkwasiafo gu krom ha di nkwasiasem entima me kire mo forms se na tie e na picture no bo ho wo hwe right one top right picture ne ho ne bo obadan kakra obehu chapter membership eno so ya tworo enti on so free a big box na sneak kakra na mama en large na me chama dey baby danger no one ni aha say bon baby danger no one free box na asioro ya tro citizenship check what applies aha it's ya ready it's MPP before no free box no mu na usane down wa bibi na e wo ho no citizenship check what applies. And you what citizen of Ghana, dual citizen, US citizen, and others the doors fucking. Now what we got ticket a citizen or dual citizenship and a US citizen. Your name so nin kratano. Okay, yan found tina play mu ye be butu and we free America bagana. Now so what America na oboa. Ain't document ni and they were less no. It's yen ya grow amanfo be kofie me mentwa wontro you go home me enya fra me mentia sorry o me mentia sorry yeah wicked na de nam enti me kireo enti ko down why you see this branch executive into position ebo no chairman vice chairman den na registration and annual membership ewo ho enti omo forms ni nie ya de ye concentration wo citizenship others den aha enti forms no wa ha. I am going to publish the first page, second page. Me publish your beard there. Ni ahwe de apeke amano. Moa, ye tumu fo amonte. Me chirem wicked wo wiase. Mo chai ma wuntumi no wen. Na na bi no wen. Me se sa mo kwase afo no omo nyina wen. Me chirem wicked. Munim sa anwum no. Wicked. Sa mo muntantie raga. Wicked. Wicked. Match them wicked. Munim we some musisi so jazifo. All right now, message. I inti we didn't catch like let's do the do. Mo. Hey, mo dia munim dia ba ka bunyina mada MPP before. All right, so there's something we need to clear, and it's got to do with Jandam. And some people, like, we don't have to allow them to even have any space or a media space. And I said that some people in Ghana, from who say, I'm a journalist, I'm a DND, they are liars. And we need to do some calculation. Because yes, how can a journalist sit on TV and tell you, say, administration or AC Kotokraba, AC Kwame Nkrumah Circle, AC Kaswa. At a point, I'm going to say John Mahama e-blocks the crazy room. So that is the main reason they had to lose elections. We won't see no on an Amgana Kankwasiasem. Say Obewumi have a kind tribute, tin, and Gwekubako is a veteran. He's the pioneer of journalism in Ghana. And Gwekubako was there, and Gwekubako was jail. Ongwani jailu. Now, Randy Abe Akwaswa Kwasia Benyo Abetina ho, and I was jailed. Ongwani wako jail. Ya bonko 40 to pay ajikuru. What do Unkwasiasan wako jaila? And no me now Ghana. And I went to jail, and JJ Rollins did this, and JJ Rollins did that. Offer one document about me, let us stop the Jandam. Age. So when you need now the person kind of cry, you didn't cry any need the majority of impeniform organ one kind of cry. See me. So a young man or a young woman, Nasa would tear radio, would tear TV, now the journalists be here. 90% of journalists when you know Ghana one kind of cry. 90% of them they are liars. 90% of them, they are there because they hate somebody. It is not because of you. So do not fall to these things. These are liars. Double check and fact check every single thing. The NPP are very effective in opposition. Some opposition are no Jimmy the better pa and no chatro. Yenim part way, yenim be free, yenim atro the church NPP. When they are in opposition, they are very effective because life no air konkonsa atro and hoya and no de bomb bra NPP for. They are expecting that. Yen say nipa, yengu kuro, yengu de nimase, yengu ni mufi, meme yemo biambuno. That is what they are made of. That is what they believe in. So we study NPP as a political party, and that is what they are very good at. Yen say ni you saw what they did to Alan Kojo Chamanting. That is the NPP. Omu nim, omu besewu, omu bekum, omu de omano besewu, omu opposition, omu ya be for more than some more power. So omu power, no mu be ye no, omu de akosha toiletim. So mo free power pe no makohwe toilet no be toilet na makoyi beye na sa mene. So no money so. Until we are about to see a lot of this Jandam fake news. Let us treat it as a crime. Fake news can kill you. Fake news can destroy your business. Fake news can destroy your home. Fake news can destroy a nation. Let us treat fake news as one very serious crime. Some people are not even supposed to walk on the street. When we get to the bottom to know, say fake news, no more peddle. They are not supposed to give them the room to walk on the street. They need to be locked up. We need to treat fake news, misinformation, and disinformation with every little strength in us as a nation. Because grounds are. That is what they will use to destroy us again. Now, Kwekuba ko ye di 70 years we nyini chen Ghana kwasi asa no de Ghana. Now, there's another story. Too much. There's some stories to be also very important. Now, story no is got to do with a year Oliver. Now, Oliver Vomewo. The last time I came on air, Rebecca Chiramu say the crusade against misinformation and disinformation are very important to me, and it should be very important to every Ghanaian now. Always should say we will have a government that will treat and help the people. Say yenyano crowd system ni moi. We will get government upon government. Government to go, government will come, and we will never get what we want. Because yama atrodi anima, it will be tough for us as a people to know the truth and to vote based on the truth. Inti, I am very keen in making sure say obia or spread the information bia on share engine so a bit be really governance, and as amamuno, we have to try and bring them to come tell us because you know something, where we are able to get people to prove their statements, back it with document, facts, whether video, photos, or whatever, it also helps protect the government. It helps shaping the way we citizens, we also see how governance goes. It is a lot of people coming out with information. Information are credible, they can back up. We should be ready and willing to grab and accept it. Only when it can be verified. If the information cannot be verified, those people become enemies of the state because those information they are throwing out there, one, people's reputation, institutional reputation, people to make decisions, the moment perception, you can be too trim, ding. And anytime we don't even want to create the opportunity for anybody to put something in the system that will be difficult to take out of the system. It took us about 8 years for Ghanaians to know, say, John Mahama Nkosi Dambia Dubai. It took us over 8 years for Ghanaians to know that John Mahama is a credible politician. He has more credibility than 99% of politicians in Ghana. It took us over 8 years for Ghanaians to believe, say, the ideas and the direction the NDC were taking us from 2012 was the right direction. It took us years for Ghanaians to believe it. We don't want to open up another avenue. Some people will throw into the system to derail us. And to me, I am for people who want to put out information with facts and credible facts to support it. I don't have a problem. If you want to criticize the NDC government or the government of the day, and then you can support it with facts, whether audio, video, document, whatever. The moment you are able to back your statement with facts, I will support you. I will make sure we all go through that fact and make sure the right thing is done. But hearsay, out of maybe arrogance or trying to be famous or trying to get attention, if people try to malign or cook stories to lie, to destroy reputations of people we have given or entrusted, then I have a problem with you. I am not saying that nobody can should criticize this government. No, this government isn't mine. This government is for all of us. We pay taxes to this government and they are supposed to work for us. We have the right to check the government, but we don't have the right to use lies to distract the government. And that is what I'm talking about. It is our facts, as a journalist, as a Ghanaian, to criticize this government constructively with your facts. I have no problems with it. I'll never even react to your statement because it is in the right direction for all of us to make sure the right thing is done. But when you hide behind anything to think, say, you can distract a whole nation with misinformation or disinformation. People like us, myself, my guys on my team, the rest of my team members, we will come after you and we will do it. 2 days ago or 3 days ago when I came on air, I told Ghana for say, Oliver Vomawo, sorry, if I get your second name wrong, I'm sorry. Oliver ever posting on TV so about the vetting committee or say omujisika to vet people or to endorse people. But Tanaka said the vetting committee needs to clean itself. It needs to protect its integrity. The vetting committee was put together by Parliament, which is headed by Alban Bagman, the Speaker. Meaning, when you speak or you speak ill of that vetting committee, you have spoken ill of the Speaker of Parliament because they are working to go and report to the Speaker. If you come out to speak about the committee, now say you make allegations that are very strong without any fact backing it. I was saying, or I said on my show, say this gentleman is supposed to be called to back his statement or his claims or allegations with a fact. If he's able to do that, why should we all be angry? We should be excited because that is the only way we can check the system. Online, Parliament, they need to call this guy for him to come and prove beyond reasonable doubt that parliamentarians or committees, so they are not criminals and that they are not taking bribe. And God being so good, today, the chairman of Parliament, vetting committee, Mr. Ahiafo, made a statement directly and said, the statement Oliver Vomawo made, it goes against the principles of Parliament. It goes against the integrity of Parliament and it goes against every single member on that committee. So he needs to come to prove to the world that committee this is simple and this is what we call accountability. This is very, very important. Right now, Parliament, I invited this man to come to Parliament, sit in front of Parliament, the vetting committee, the cameras will be on. He needs to tell us exactly where he got that information, who told him, and the evidence backing what he said, because you cannot use just hearsay to destroy the reputation of Speaker of Parliament. And Intina, when they are speaking at the vetting committee, when the nominees are questioned, they say, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman technically means that you are speaking to the Speaker of Parliament. And it is very important for this guy to sit before Parliament and prove, because he's a lawyer. He fails to do that, then he's not a credible lawyer anybody should associate themselves with. Because I will never allow somebody to associate themselves with a lawyer who peddles falsehood. I will never do that. I want to make sure that if you're a lawyer, at least your integrity and protecting people's integrity should be the hallmark of you as a lawyer, what you do. So the moment he's not able to do that tomorrow, so when to me and prove that in front of the committee, that committee the cracker say, oh, and as some of you know, you are going to get a slap or you are going to get a little bit of a notch into Goa. It will not end there. His credibility as a lawyer needs to be looked at. He should not carry himself. If I see this guy sit on another TV speaking on governance, speaking on accountability, politics, and corruption, that TV station or host will be seen as a fool, because he has not been able to prove that whatever you say, you need to make sure the integrity of people, especially some of the offices or the third arm of government, which is Parliament, is protected. This guy does not deserve to even stand on any platform to speak as a lawyer or as any reasonable person to contribute to the development of this nation. No discourse. We should not allow him to join any discourse until he proves to Parliament tomorrow with fact evidence that at this point, this is the reason why I said what I said. In China, Umbra, but there's something funny happened in Parliament today. The funny thing I see with Parliament, and then they say, when the chairman, and I would like to say this, the NDC chairman, the chairman of the vetting committee, Mr. Hiafo, is the weakest chairman I've seen in the history of this country. I think in all the appointments the NDC made, this is the worst appointment they've made. This was never supposed to happen. With all due respect to this gentleman, with all due respect to his experience in Parliament, I don't think he is carved or he has the temperament and also the boldness to be the chairman of a vetting committee. I am disappointed, and I've always been disappointed in his approach to issues. He has allowed the foolish Afenyomakin to get away with a lot of things. At a point, the micro minority feel that they could get their way. And sometimes you ask yourself, say, this chairman, what even actually convinced the NDC to bring Ahiafo to lead the NDC or to lead this vetting committee, because he is not able to exert his authority on the vetting. So he allows the NPP, these rascals, the NPP side of the vetting committee, to just foolishly do what they want to do. And the issue is, it's appalling, because the chairman needs to understand that this is not a place to be saying you are pleading with anybody, you are needing anybody's cooperation. Every single minute you people sit on that committee is monies that the taxpayer is paying you. So for Afenyomakin, who is a defender of a pedophile, his girlfriend's ex-husband's children, that Afenyomakin sent criminals to go after. Afenyomakin, I will never respect that fool. If Freemason is able to, allows such people to join them, and Freemason is one of the most useless organizations in this world. Because Afenyomakin as a Freemason, I know the principles of Freemason. In Virginia, their biggest office or their biggest headquarters is in Virginia. I've seen that, I've been there. But the Freemason I know with principles, with men who have integrity, Afenyomakin is a twerp to be part of Freemason, because he has helped a pedophile to molest 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, and he feels proud about it. I played a video of this fool Afenyomakin calling the children that his girlfriend's brother molested, put his dick in their mouth, threatening him whilst they are in court. That guy has no principles. I have a daughter, and I know how parents feel when Bema to say what Afenyomakin or show down nantem say or join be free karaga abedru ukrum what to Jimmy girlfriend obi yire wakofano sa nipa ne nua jeje ni kwati ato obi ba o girlfriend ne benum na wo defend eye nipa na odi sa bone no. Why should I respect such a fool? Because I have videos I have played. I have audios I have played of this same person threatening the parents of those children. He went further to send his law firm lawyers to go to the kids' school to go and try kidnapping the kids. I showed you pictures of the gentleman who went there. Afenyomakin sent them, and one lady from Afenyomakin's law firm, the General Legal Counsel, the Afenyomakin was reported to General Legal Counsel. He went there, accepted, and said all that they said was true. But because our General Legal Counsel is full of criminals who don't want the right thing to be done, they told him to walk. Afenyomakin is supposed to be this bad. So when I see that stinking guy sitting on parliament committees talking, I'm like, we're a filthy man, because you don't even understand. You have no principles. And I will never, because in Kwasiade Afenyomakin, I'm making sure say Obidiaye Obibano, it can happen to my daughter. So I won't sit here for a dirty riffraff like Afenyomakin to get away with murder, to get away with these kind of things and see him as an honorable person. Ye Jimintra, and as somebody like Afenyomakin is still in parliament. Ye Jimintra and a political party will make Afenyomakin the leader of a business in parliament. He's a nonsense guy, a filthy guy. He has no common sense. Into me, no, when I speak, I don't just speak. I speak because some people, no make Jimmy, they are not supposed to be entertained. And I'm saying Afenyomakin should not be entertained on the committee. He has no principles. To me, he hasn't. He has none. So, Mr. Ahiafo, if you cannot do the job, please, with all due respect, walk. Let somebody who is fit and can make bold decisions sit on the panel. Because you raising your voice does not mean you are resolute or you can exert force. No. These are micro minorities. They don't matter to anybody. These people have done more worse things than any government. When the NPP were in power, you saw the foolishness we saw during the vetting. Do you think the room you are giving to these people for them to say, let's adjourn, let's go and sit, waste Ghanaians' time? Do you think Oseche Mensah Bonsu or Joe, why is that criminal, will allow that to happen? He will override every nonsense and say, we are working here, we are serious here. We want to run the country, we want to run the government. You cannot let riffraffs who were given 8 years to lead this country, who foolishly fooled themselves for 8 years to be distracted us. You are working for the taxpayer. We want to vet people and listen to them. So if the micro dirty minority cannot accept, they should walk. You need to exert your authority. Every single minute on that committee is money that we are paying. If you cannot do the job, you are weak. Walk and let us get people who can sit and make decisions to move this nation forward. I am very disappointed in the NDC. I'm disappointed in John Mahama for allowing Ahiafo to still sit on this committee. If there's a procedure the NDC can activate in Parliament to make sure he's out for somebody to take over the chairmanship position on during the vetting, they should do it, because Ahiafo is basically the one who is retrogressing this vetting. Because if he had exerted his authority, the distractions and the nonsense coming from this minority, dirty minority, it wouldn't have happened. We would have had a smooth interrogation and vetting process whereby Ghanaians will understand these nominees. But because Ahiafo, you are weak like balls. You are weak. There's nothing about you that shows that you can basically control this committee. You can't. With all due respect to the Speaker of Parliament, Ahiafo, and to the NDC, he does not need to lead the NDC on this committee again. It's a waste of time. It's a total waste of time. The process has been derailed. It is not smooth because you the chairman, to take decisions. Who are you trying to please? Who are you trying to please? Democracy in itself, sometimes you have to be radical to get what you want. Who are you trying to please? These people shot your own people in the Volta region, in the other constituencies, just to hold on to power. You have power. I'm not saying kill. I'm saying exert your force. Let them understand that we gave them the opportunity. They fucked up, and that there are people here who can make decisions. Don't sit there like a 2-year-old kid and let these riffraffs who are given opportunity and fool themselves for 8 years to be sitting there and looking like they are important. What makes Afenyomakin important? What makes those people sitting there junkies important? You need to let them understand. The people out there are the people who want to hear the nominee, not you people. So if you people are going to walk. The Ghanaian taxpayer wants to hear the nominee. The NDC panel members there, they are also Ghanaians. They can pose questions. So if they are not willing to, black them out and let's move on. There's no time. Time no day for Agege boys. John Mahama does not have time. We need to make sure things are done quickly. We need to make sure this country is moved from where it is to a better position. We don't have time to be entertaining foolishness. We have time to make sure that the things are done. The NPP foolish attitude, ignore them, Mr. Hiafo. If you cannot do that, then just leave the seat for somebody who is willing to do that. Yes, I'm not going to mince words. With all due respect, you people are our servants. You took an oath to serve us. So we are not going to plead with you people. We are not going to beg you people. We are going to insist on the right thing. And the right thing is that when you sit there as the chairman of the NDC that has overwhelming majority in parliament because they worked hard, they told the Ghanaian the truth, they made sure the right thing is done, you cannot sit there and be pleading with a micro minority that is foolish. That were given the opportunity to lead and they fumbled and fooled. We don't have time to be wasting time on micro dirty minority. I don't care who they are. What I care about is the taxpayer. So from tomorrow, Mr. Afia Ahiafo, you are not going to sit there and be a preacher. We the taxpayers, we turn on our TV. Every minute that you spend on that seat as the chairman, we are the ones paying you. We cannot do bad business. We want to also, at the end of the day, make profit. If those fools don't want to, at the end of the day, vet, let them go home. At the end of the day, they don't even have the numbers. Do not sit there and say, I am pleading with you. I am pleading with you. And you know, honorable, why are you pleading with Afenyomakin, a pedophile defender? Why are you pleading with him? Why should you plead with Afenyomakin? What can Afenyomakin do to effect? What can he do to affect this nomination or this vetting? He can't do nothing. He can stupidly ask foolish questions. He cannot change anything. So why do you plead with a man who's already in the ditch, a man in the toilet, a man who has no credibility, a group of people who are not willing to help because they were given 8 years to help and they foolishly fooled themselves? So why are you pleading with them? Where did you learn that language from? I am pleading with you. I am pleading with you. What do you say? Yeah, chichirimai. Let's stop this childish thing and this me a Christian. I want to please everyone. You cannot please everyone. And that is what you people did from 2012 to 2016 when John Mahama tried to please everyone. Please the country. And it's not only NDC people or NPP people. Please the country. Your service is to the country. So don't sit there and say, somebody will think I am rude. Somebody will think NDC is being radical. Have you killed anybody? You want the process to go on. So if you cannot do the job, sit at home. I don't want to channel my energy on you. You are a very decent man. You are a very respectable man. You have proven you want to serve. If you know this particular position is too big for you, stay home. We will get somebody to do the job. Tell them that you are sick. They will get somebody in there to do this job. And if we had somebody who was resolute and strong, this vetting would have been the smoothest vetting. But you have allowed this micro, dirty, filthy incarnate who have been arrogant since they were given power in 2017 till date. You are giving them opportunity and say, please, please. What kind of nonsense please is that?
Abusuafoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ emu bi akɔbɛde ba Unidek TV so send it there di kan a wɔbɛde answer betumi emi subscribe button no so no subscribe na for like na wetumi ahye no wigya comment was ne betumi.
You know, it's your boy Captain to the Planet. I'm here to talk to you about Unidek TV. Please subscribe to Unidek TV. Subscribe.